A new challenger approaches in the form of the Iron Giant Challenge. Hello, everyone. And if you had any difficulty with the level 80 brutal difficulty equipment quest, this one might just knock your socks off. Welcome back to House Guys, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day. My name is Norgoz, and I'm here to tell you about War of the News. War of the News. War of the Visions news. It's a Tuesday. Lots of good stuff's coming out. We got ourselves a new login event. We got ourselves the Iron Giant Challenge. We got ourselves the new story stuff. Trust me, you don't want to sleep on this login event. I'm going to tell you why. It's really important. Do not miss out. So stay tuned for that. And let's get started right now. We're going to talk about the Iron Giant Challenge first and the golden armor and what you should be looking at and what you should be considering rolling on your golden armor when you craft it. So, first off, if the global version is anything like the JP version, then we're going to see a lot of Black Mage and Knight type units. So the Knights are going to be looking to debuff you, and the Black Mages are going to be their main firepower. Iron Giant's going to be a little tanky, and he's going to be dealing a little bit of damage as well. But the main thing it's going to be is combining all of those units together, all of those variables together. So you're definitely going to want to have yourselves a tank, maybe a healer, depending on how high level you are and how you're geared and all that good stuff. So those are things to kind of have an idea about, but until it rolls out on global, we don't know if it's going to be, how exactly it's going to turn out. But pulling up the golden armor. Why is golden armor important, and what do you get from it? So let's pull up number +5. Golden armor +5 is slashing attack resistance 8. So this is ideal for people that, for you players that are rolling PvP, hardcore. I do a lot of PvP stuff, so this is going to be really, really good for that. The difference between a +4 and a +5 is slashing attack resistance 4. It's a slashing attack resistance 8. So you're basically doubling it from a +4 to a +5. So I wanted to note that. Really, really big difference there. But in level 1, you're getting a +1. Armament tiers are going to be one of the most rare things that are going to be part of the crafting kit. If you want to get a jump on that, you can start farming the Sleep Blade. By the time you watch this video, it might already been the Iron Giant quest might already be out, and I think it should be dropping the armament tiers. Don't quote me on that. I don't know for sure. I would assume. I don't like to assume though. But you can also get that on the Sleep Blade. Even if you're having trouble with the challenge quest, you've got that as an option. So, golden armor. What are you going to be rolling it on? You want shield. I'm going to tell you why. This is primarily for your physical defensive units. You're going to lower your accuracy, evade, agility a little bit, but you're going to be gaining 18 defense if you're rolling shield. You can roll shield, vital, or barrier. Shield and barrier are the two that you want. Vital is not even worth mentioning because basically you're getting 4 defense, 1 spirit, and you're only getting 200 more health. It's not worth it. With barrier, you're getting 9 defense and 5 spirit. So you see, the defense and spirit are basically added into the damage calculation effectively as percentage damage reduction. That's how that works out. So this is really good to have. These are really, really good. This is a really, really good piece of gear for your tanks, like your Mind, your Engelbert, your Whisper. If you're running a Whisper, I'm a big Whisper fan. I don't have her at this time, but really, really big fan of Whisper. So let's talk story. Let's talk the login bonuses. Again, don't want to sleep on these login bonuses for sure. We're going to get Chapter 6 Season 2 coming out. So what does that mean? That means we're going to get more materials from doing the quests, and of course from the missions. We're going to also get some more materials there as well. So more job materials, more awakening materials, more fragments or spheres or whatever combination of those that we might get, as well as I'd expect we probably will see some vision or once you clear the chapter. So there we go. We've got our login bonus, and while you're going to get a rainbow sphere on day 4 and a fragment on day 5, and a total of 2,500 vision ore between all 5, but total among all 5 days, 500 per day. The day 3 is the one you don't want to miss out on. So if you somehow miss day 5, you missed day 4, do not miss day 3. Do not miss day. Don't throw this away. Be like, oh, screw it. I just won't log in for a week or whatever. Don't miss out on this. Here's why. You get a select element magicite ticket. That means you get to pick an element of Magicite that you want, and this is going to level up your Espers. The reason this is so important is because if you do the math on this, medium is 800 experience. That's 400,000 experience. 400,000, guys, okay? Right now, my Golem is Awakened 2-star at level 56. It's under 100,000. I could get up to, I probably wouldn't get 4, but I would get close to 4 levels just from that summon ticket if I dropped it all on Golem. Here's the bonus to that. Those of you that have Odin, remember, you can use any elemental Magicite for Odin. So if you want to pick an Esper, like, you know what, I think I might use it for this, but if I don't, I can use it for Odin. Odin can use any Magicite, but he takes 75% of the XP instead of the full XP. So instead of 400,000, you get 300,000 on an Odin card. But it's still a good bump to get him started or to get him leveled up. So some ideas and things to consider when you're trying to pick the Esper. As a side note, from level 40 to 50, the XP increases substantially. 45 to 50, it's even worse. You're going to get maybe a level a day, maybe a level every 2 or 3 days, depending on how often you're farming the Chocobo expeditions. And as you can see right now, it's under 100,000 XP for me right now from 56 to 57. But at my level 48 Ramu on my other account, if you look at an Esper that's in their 40s, you'll notice that the XP is very high. My 48 Ramu is 140,000 XP. But Norgoz, why does that? How does that work? Like, why would it be more for one that's a lower level? It's not awakened yet. Until you get awakened, that push, that grind to get to that level 50 and being able to awaken it is a very, very big one. So some things to consider. Maybe you might want to push one of your Espers to 50 so you can awaken it, so then you can just start boosting your levels really quickly, because it's going to be very easy to get your Esper levels at that point. But for those of you who don't know, if you've never awakened an Esper before, they reset to level 1. You keep your stats. You keep your stats. You keep your stats. So nobody freaks out. They just keep getting higher. But your level does go back to level 1. So that means that you get more skill points along the way, and you'll notice you're still going to start getting more than 1 and 2 skill points per level. I think I get about 5 now per level. So it's a substantial boost along the way. So it gets easier to level up. So maybe you want to just push through push from like 45 to 50. Or if you just awaken somebody, maybe you want to dump them all in there to get all their levels up as high as you can, and then get as much skill points as you can get from that. So some things to consider. What are you guys going to do with yours? I'm still up in the air. I might be throwing them on Golem, or I might be saving them for an Odin roll, but I'm probably not going to roll again until Lucia comes out in maybe a couple of weeks or so. Maybe a couple of weeks or 3. Now, here's some things to consider on what's going away. Pretty much all the events are still going to be going over for a while. Don't forget to log in daily for your unit support quest for your awakening materials in the far plane. The feature shop is going to be rotating and changing. You want to don't miss out on getting your memory shards, although they're just blue and green. Think about them as preventing yourself from having to farm these lower level stories and stuff, because these memories they're rare drops. You don't want to resort to RNG for that stuff. So get these while you can. I usually will personally get these awakening packs, just because the more that you have, the less I can resort to burning my energy and resorting to RNG, the random drops, then the better. I would rather use Gil than otherwise. So I usually get the Alchris and stuff like that. So the shards for Odin are going to be going away. Greetings of Far are going to be going away. So if you care about those cards, I would consider getting them. I don't have Odin, but I got enough shards to 2-star. We have the Chapter 6 is released shop. You're going to get rainbow fragments and rainbow spheres. Sorry, I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. Definitely get this, even if it makes you broke in Gil. I would definitely get these. Trust me, you're going to get 5 million Gil tomorrow, Wednesday. You're going to get it, so do that. Yerma shards, Ayaka shards, more memories and stuff like that. Again, these Yerma shards, get those if you can. Ayaka shards, get those if you can. If you need them, these are some things to consider. These are things to consider. So, so again, some units that are coming out here in the near future to consider waiting for are Lucia around middle of June. She's going to be a double gunner. She's wind. She will eat away at Earth units plus her mastery adds another 15% Earth Elemental Eater on top of it. Very, very good stuff. Tetra Sylphoid's coming out soon. She's got an evasion build, and her card adds plus accuracy self and then plus wind attack to the party. Another really good thing for both Lucia and Yerma. Both of them are wind units. Going to be really good for those as well. So those are some things to take into consideration if we're going to be following anywhere near the JP releases. We've been about a week ahead or a week later on those releases. Odin was about a week late, I think, on the release time. So we'll see how it all plans out, how it all pans out for us. But we've got a lot of videos coming out in the near future. So if you like this kind of content, throw up a thumbs up. Subscribe for more content like this. And if you don't want to, screw it. Do it anyway. It's free. I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next one. We're probably going to be doing some vision card videos in the near future, some cards not to sleep on, as well as doing a comparison in regards to how the differences between like attack and plus type attack, like plus slashing, plus man eater, those kinds of things. So videos to look out for. So that's going to just about do it for me. Have yourself a great day. Have yourself a great night. I appreciate you guys, and take care out there.